ananiambia time lakini ni sawa tu. Sawa tu. Hebu ngojeni.
Kama naendelea hata wewe. Twende, tunaenda hivyo. Tuje kama mtu mmoja. Hivyo. Ala.
Kila mtu aketi chini tafadhali. Tafadhali kila mtu aketi chini. Watu waketi chini. Watu waketi chini tafadhali.
Naleta. Hata mmoja. Pasha.
Watu waketi chini tafadhali. Watu waketi chini kila mtu wao. Wewe.
Ndio mwambie waache mic.
We are being selfish. Hata hao wanataka kuona. Tafadhali ndio mtu wako kupata. Please. Hata hao wanataka kuona.
Mimi waambie nimeproposiwa nataka kuolewa. Hapana. Wanasema happy birthday Your Excellency the Governor of Machakos County from Charlie, Daniel, Alika, Rita, Deputy Governor Francis Mwangangi, CEO, Chief of Staff, CECs,
Yes, tuko hapo.
and wow, County Secretary, yes, and Machakos CECs. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Kijani mbele.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, sir. Thank you. And thank you so much. Wow. Asanteni. Wow.
Ananiambia time lakini ni sawa tu. Sawa tu. Hebu ngojeni.
Kama naendelea hata wewe. Twende. Tunaenda hivyo. Tuje kama moja. Hivyo. Ala.
Warudi waketi chini ndio kila mtu aone. Kila mtu aketi chini tafadhali. Tafadhali kila mtu aketi chini. Watu waketi chini. Watu waketi chini tafadhali.
Hata mmoja. Pasha.
Watu waketi chini tafadhali. Watu waketi chini kila mtu aone. Wewe.
Ndio mwambie acha mic.
We are being selfish. Hata hao wanataka kuona. Tafadhali kila mtu hapo kwa. Please. Hata hao wanataka kuona. Wow. Yeah.
Mimi waambie nimeproposiwa nataka kuolewa. Hapana. Wanasema happy birthday Your Excellency the Governor of Machakos County from Charlie, Daniel, Alika, Rita, Deputy Governor Francis Mwangangi, CEO, Chief of Staff, CECs,
Yes, tuko hapo.
and wow, County Secretary, and Machakos CECs. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Kijani mbele.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, sir. Thank you. And thank you so much. Wow. Asanteni. Wow.
Wa hali yangu tukaweze kuaccess hali wewe huko. Maana hata kutukutana hapa chini labda ngazi zina shida, lakini wewe angalia kwamba the first few days atakuwa kwa ofisi aweze kuweka either ramp ama weke lift ili tuweze kupanda maofisi yale mengine kule juu. Nashukuru sana na niseme langu, unajua ukichelewa sana huna mengi ya kusema, lakini nasema kwamba timu hii tuitakia kila laheri ya kwamba mtaperform vyema, na najua mnahitaji support yetu kama vile county commissioner amesema, we'll give you all the support as politicians ili mkaweze kutekeleza kazi yenu bila wasiwasi. Lakini uzembe ukiingia basi itakuwa ni shida kidogo, na najua kwamba governor hapendi uzembe, governor ni mwepesi na ni wakukimbia na kazi itatendeka. matumaini yetu ni kwamba tutakweza kuwa na Makueni ambayo inasifika tena katika map ya Kenya. Mungu awabariki, Mungu awabariki gavana wetu pamoja na deputy wake na timu yote ambayo imechaguliwa, mkaweze kufanya kazi kama timu moja, na nina imani ya kwamba
we need better synergy among the various departments. If it is water, let's have also better synergy, water, health, agriculture, that way, so that the synergy, it helps us save on resources and also for better performance. Acquaint yourselves with the policies, all the policies of the county, including finance, everything. Acquaint yourselves for each of the departments, because I know from time to time, at some point you may be transferred to another department, so don't say you're stuck. So I wish to call upon the new CCs, read all the policies to give you information about the whole county, what has been done. The previous administration did a lot of work, a lot of policies, a lot of legislations that were done. Please take time, go through them so that you can settle in quickly, even as you know what has been done and what is the way ahead in this coming year and in the rest of the coming years. It is very important for you. The family of the CCs, these people are going to be very busy. Sometimes you may not see them daily because they will be operating from here. Some weekends they are going to be busy. So give them time, support them so that they can deliver to the people of Makueni. I know it is not easy if you're used to staying with your family on a day-to-day basis, but I know you will be understanding enough. Now, of course, finally, the county is rated on how we complete our projects which we had planned for each financial year. Please look at that very, very closely. That is what gives us marks. That is what determines whether we've done something to Wanjiko or to Mwende. So look at the completion of the projects that have been planned for each financial year. Work towards them, and I believe we are going to deliver our team. Even as we work towards them, let us work while we are ensuring accountability of the resources that have been entrusted to us. You've just signed and affirmed the Leadership and Integrity Act. I can't remember the section. I think the legal team who practice know it better. But please, let's be accountable and make sure also your teams are accountable, even as you're accountable. Now, you may find a team of officers who are older than you, who've been here for many years, who have been in the service for 30, 40 years, probably retiring. Please exercise leadership in that department where you have been sworn in. Exercise leadership, and leadership, of course, involves sanctions. Leadership involves praise. It involves appraisal of officers. So exercise leadership without any fear or favor, despite finding officers who are older than you, who are more experienced than you, because you've been given that position. It's a learning position, and for sure, all of us, you're going to deliver. There is a lot of expectation. A lot of expectation by the public. A lot of expectation is only the resources that are not adequate. There is a lot of expectation from the governor, by the public. There is so much expectation, and therefore you will manage expectation. You will manage expectation from your relatives, from your friends. Now that today you become a CC, tomorrow you may find 50 people in your office just wanting you give them a job. So find out how, develop skills to manage expectations. But for me and the governor, we will support you. We will support you going forward so that we deliver together as a team. And now you hit the ground running to deliver to the people of Makueni. We wish to welcome you with both hands. Please We will work together with you, and I'm grateful and glad to see that the swearing-in has been done. Looking forward in the next few weeks to have our chief officers coming in, and therefore now the fully fledged government working. So I wish you well, and I wish now to take this opportunity to welcome His Excellency the Governor, His Excellency the Governor, Honorable Kilonzo Jr. to come and address us. Welcome.
This microphone business still amazes me, I can't get used to it, but I will. Good afternoon. Muya ni museo. Mavi naonde. Na osu nego wombe waumbo wake na ndaalioka. Tiwa. Asante. It's now 74 days since we moved office to the second floor, to the building without a lift and without a ramp that Mheshimiwa Museo cannot come to. Unfortunately, we pray that we'll fix a lift at some point, and somebody will be kind enough to donate one. County Commissioner and your team, Mheshimiwa Rose Museo, thank you for coming. Asante sana. Terry Mbaika PS, nominee devolution, and you get the seat, karibu, and to all, of course, all our CC family members, our supporters. I've seen a very good supporter of ours who was donated to by my late father. His name is Njuguna. He's seated at the back. Where's Njuguna? It's an interesting story. One time in 2013, I walk into my father's office and I find posters. So I ask him, what are these posters doing here? He says, don't ask me, call Njuguna. I didn't even know who Njuguna was. So I called Njuguna and he distributed the posters. I got to meet then Njuguna after my father's death, and we have been friends ever since. He's a good man. We have been extremely anxious that umefurahi umekuja to join us in the work. Now, you have come to Makueni at a very bad time. We have famine, we have drought, children are suffering, and we have been thinking with the county commissioner in the county steering group how we can help. There's some food that came yesterday to Kibwezi West. We have given food to about, is it 215? About 600 households, but the school is 200. About 200. It's still not enough. We still have some more left. We hope that we can help Makueni. So to the new team, you're not new because we know you and we know your capabilities. I'm not surprised that you had an engagement with Sonia about about justice. I'm not surprised that you are not surprised by the team. But I must be the only governor who has picked a team who is more experienced than them. Listen to those words, more experienced than myself. Because the manifesto that we told the people of Makueni about transforming Makueni must be transformed in a systematic manner. That is why this team combines experience, youth, age, activism, a touch of starehe boys, a touch of radicalism, a touch of activism, so that in advising government, it's not a choir. I was not looking for a choir to be singing with me. Now, to pick this team, I must echo the words of Michuki. I was juggling liver, not one, not two, but 6, up and down to come up with this team. And some of these team members, and I call them your team members because I'm your team leader. I'm not just a governor, I'm your team leader. Some of these people left lucrative jobs. That portion, wameandikwa wao ni wako kanisa. That's why we look for somebody who knows wao ni wao mandagiu. That's why you clapped when you saw Engineer Keti. I was surprised in one of the meetings to hear that we have not actually looked for qualified water people. Yet our biggest priority is water. So we bring forth the people of Makueni. I've brought you 10 fishers of men, like in the Bible. Nimewatoa mahali walikuwa na fish, now they are going to fish men, and we are going to transform Makueni. As long as I'm here, we are going to transform Makueni. And it's not about the election. No. Every day we make a decision, wrong or otherwise. Somebody will miss medicine, somebody will miss water, or somebody will miss a service. So to tell you, when you go to Parliament and they ask you where you come from, tell them you come from the county where devolution is thriving. And by coincidence, the person we nominated for devolution in the county comes from your sub-county. So we now know we can send Mangoka to you at the office of the Deputy President to champion for us the devolution agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw a circular yesterday from national government. There are no resources, there's no money. So imagine if there's no money at national. Do you think there's money at county? No. So we have to limit the sort of things that are not useful. Conferences that are not necessary, forget. All those allowances, nimeziona kwa ofisi yangu, forget. X. Because we must deliver medicine and water to the people of Makueni. We must get their mangoes, we must make juice, we must sell it where we must sell it. And that is why I am very keen for us to rethink our strategy on agriculture. Somebody says and describes marketers as people who can sell sand in a desert or can sell doors door to door. That's what we need to do. And I'm asking all of you, as these are your family members work and DG is right, wapatie nafasi wafanye kazi, waombeeni, because what we are doing is really service to God. As to you, the technical team, kina Kisoi, this Kisoi man is always in sneakers. I wonder whether he sleeps in sneakers. Now I've given you a new CEC so that the soccer agenda in Kenya and sports can be activated. I met Mr. Ken Obuya, the person who is in charge of cricket. I want to see cricket in Makueni. Why? Because these talents, we can use those talents as an opportunity for the young people to make a living. Because we can't employ everybody. But ladies and gentlemen, we have 3,000 strong, 3,900 and something, according to the records by the chair. 3,900 and X number of staff. I can tell you, you are going to account for your time, wherever you are. Hiyo ndio kazi ya mazizi sasa. So, Bwana Mangoka, County Administration, amusha hao watu. Kabisa. Joyce Malinda, I want to know what the extension officers are doing. Amusha hao watu. Damaris, Revenue Collection, amusha hao watu. Kabisa. ICT, we want a Makueni that is ICT driven. Liz Chumbisi. At the touch of a button, we want to know what is happening in Motito and Ndeti. At the touch of a button, we want to know where our ambulances are. At the touch of a button, we want to know what Mali is collecting every day. Ule mtu ambaye si compliant, shauri yako, we must comply and you must pay. Na tutapambana ukikata. Because mimi sasa ndio kusema. Now you don't want me to practice law on you. Because I will, and I know it. So, we are waiting for the County Assembly to pass a supplementary budget. Mary Muteti, you have confirmed we can procure 100 seeds of 150 million. The food you're procuring, please sit in a meeting or later. We want this running. We want when the rains come back that we can plant and people can plant. Last, I want to say this because it's important. County Commissioner and I and her team very well. Mimi nimeuliza ma-CEC. We want the respective departments at national government given respect and coordination we require. The lady is not here, the one in charge of social services. She told us in a meeting that there's been a disconnect on matters gender, matters children. Those ones I want emphasized. So, Waziri Nicholas, kazi kwako. Tafuta that lady, have a meeting. The counterparts in education, ICT, sit with everybody. Let's cooperate and coordinate. The one government approach is because we are not an island. We must work with national government. We are lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a lucky lot. Kuna watu watatutembelea. Na wanatutembelea because we have a good name. So tutawauliza viongozi wa makanisa mtuombee sisi ambao tumekubali kufanya hii kazi, na muendelee kuombea hii county, kwa sababu kama wale wako nje wanaona kuna kitu, itakuwa ni makosa kwa nyinyi viongozi kuangusha hiyo ball. Don't drop the ball, because everybody is looking at the success of devolution in the eyes of Makueni. And we have no choice but to deliver. So I'm asking all of you, the system, because unajua kuna serikali and then there is a system. System imekaa hapa nyuma hapa. The system. Recommit yourselves to the devolution dream. We have to work 24 hours. We have to leapfrog. We have to move fast so that whatever we do, we can make use of the little resources we have, but we can attract more. That is my angle. All the teams that have visited us in the last 74 days, all they are looking is to partner with Makueni. And I'm counting on you, Dr. Ndolo, Alex, Bidio. So umejua tumekorofishana asubuhi. Mutevu, Dr. Kise, Anastasia. You must help this team deliver that dream. So karibuni. We wanted this team to have quick lunch. Waingie kazi saa 8. So kama mlikuwa nafikiria mnaenda nao nyumbani, it's not home time anytime soon. Mtawaacha hapa. Tumewapatia magari, iko na mataa, itafika nyumbani hata kama ni usiku. After lunch, tafadhali muende nyumbani. Release these people to work, mpigwe picha alafu mtuachie kazi so that we can deliver this dream. Count on us. At the end of this term, I want to stand up as the governor of Makueni and team leader to give a good account, not to ask for votes, to give an account of every day I have been in office. That is what I want to do. And in all those agendas, tell you, this we tackled, this we did not. And we will consult all of you, including the church, so that ukiona tumekosea, kuja unikanyage pale kwa ofisi. Second floor is always open to all of you. Bishop Kanuku, you are my neighbor. You are welcome anytime. Museme hapa tumeharibu, so that we can work together. I have invited everybody, the professionals. Come in to thank you for the work that you are doing. If there is anything you need to help us with, we have got policies, we have got legislation to draft. The lawyers, the money you have made is enough. Kujeni mutusaidie tufanye hii kazi. We have got cases, and I'm glad we have a new county attorney. We have cases. Some, Mr. Ndeti, you know. By coincidence, this is the gentleman who was doing Makueni. Huyu. Sasa, yeye ndio county attorney. Hiyo mambo inaenda vizuri. Sasa tutafutia watu wale walikuwa wanatushtaki nao, waachane na hizo kesi. And save Makueni some money. But why am I so proud of the new county attorney? I fought extremely hard in the Senate, together with Governor Sang when he was the chairman of legal affairs, to have a county attorney. Somebody who can advise government legally. Somebody who can advise all the ministries legally. Somebody who can advise the assembly legally. So my vision is for every department to have legal advice. There shall be no excuse to make legal mistakes. They say in law, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. So now you have the county attorney. We are counting on you to help us so that we comply with the law. And very happy that the law that I fought for, we are the first county attorney of Makueni. But in your team, there's a good gentleman, an experienced lawyer who was here during the assembly time. Mr. Mulanga, this one. This is an old hand. You're just like the DG has said, you're going to work with people who are older than you. Learn to listen to them, even if you've become their boss. In your humility, then God is going to make you rise. I'm done. Thank you.